Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. Polygon MATIC is obviously still caught in this corrective price channel, but it's clearly corrective price action at the moment, at least, that's developing there to the downside. And at the moment, I see this as overlapping slow corrective price action here on the way down. Seems as if the price is currently moving in this C wave to the downside, and within the C wave, we have 5 waves complete. I mean, technically speaking, we could say this low is in. The reason I'm not doing that is the C wave is a little bit too short to be reliable, not too short to be valid. Obviously, I'm looking for ideal structures, right? Also, I only see 3 waves up from the recent lows. So my view is there is still a high likelihood of another low. I mean, literally, it's really only now just done another lower low and another lower high. So there is at the moment nothing other than an Elliott wave count that suggests that a low could have been formed. I'm not entirely confident yet that the low is in because, as I said, it's not broken above resistance yet. It's not broken above the recent high. It sort of turned in the middle of nowhere. It didn't turn at the fib level. Had it turned now at the golden ratio or the 100% extension level of the A wave, which points here to 64.9 cents, I would be a little bit more confident. But at the moment, experience just tells me that oftentimes when these levels are not reached, they might be reached eventually. And it's possible that this 5th wave is still unfolding, basically that this entire move down is a diagonal. So, the micro count can only give us a first indication, but it's not to be seen as predictive, not in a correction at all, okay? So what we want to use is the support area. At the moment, we are holding above support. And because we are holding above support, we can still be leaning towards a 3rd wave rally to the upside. But the condition is that the 58.3 cent level needs to hold. Below that level, a bullish outcome of this correction is getting highly questionable. So that's the level where probabilities are shifting. As long as we're holding support, I'm offering you a bullish perspective. But I also give you the level where my perspective will likely shift bearish, which is a sustained break below 58 cents. It is the case that somewhere in this region, we ideally would like to see a reversal. Now, if that is at 66.7 cents, 64.9 or a little lower, nobody knows, right? So that's where we need a crystal ball, which obviously doesn't exist. But as long as we're holding support, we can take a bullish perspective. I think also we are fairly close to a low, but we may not necessarily have reached it. Okay, so what would be the levels that now need to be broken for a first indication that a low is in? The very first and earliest level that would give us a signal would be a break above the last swing high. This is the smaller degree wave 4 high in wave C, and that level is at 80.6 cents. So let's call it 81 cents. So a break above 81 cents would suggest that a low has formed. What might be the case, and that's purely speculative, is that we see a rally to that level. We form a higher low. Basically, it forms an inverse head and shoulders pattern. We call that a 1-2 setup in Elliott wave, and it goes. This would be one possible scenario, obviously very speculative at this stage. But the next level, and that would be quite reliable, would be, or it's not really a level, it's a bit dynamic because of that descending trend line. But obviously, the price seems caught in a descending channel. We call that a corrective price channel. So a breakout to the upside of that corrective price channel would be quite a reliable signal that an overall low has formed in this wave 2. At the moment, that level would be around 86 cents, depends on, or 85, 86 cents. So a sustained break above that level would suggest that, the low is in. But again, we are not even close. So also, obviously, the levels typically in such a correction, they reach one of these fib levels. So either 66.7 cents, that's the next one. The 64.9 cent level would be ideal, or even in this corrective price channel, it would be the lower boundary line of the trend channel. So I'm still I'm still slightly leaning towards another low if you ask me, but it's this yellow zone which is really relevant. And the main question you should be concerned with is, okay, is it holding support? As long as we see an impulse to the upside before breaking below 58.3 cents, this is an overall bullish scenario that can be primarily followed. Okay, that's my update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.